Welcome to the midweek wrap on Yarra Rangers Live TV. We're back after a 2-week break. It's our 110th episode, of course. All the latest local news headlines, the weather ahead, and of course we're sharing with you what Yarra Rangers Live TV's been up to and what we've got coming up.
Yes. So what have we been up to? We've had 2 weeks off. So a couple of weeks ago I got to sit down with Michael Veitch, actor, comedian and author, to talk about his new book, Turning Point, and to discuss the launch of the book, which was at the Mount Evelyn Community House last Thursday. So that was really cool to get to sit down and speak with him.
Yeah, nice guy, funny man, and of course a wealth of knowledge. And that's his 9th book, would you believe, that Michael Veitch has written. And on the weekend just gone, of course, on Saturday we were at the Lilydale Senior Citizens, where the level crossing removing project, of course, came to town to get some community consultation and feedback in regards to that project that's moving ahead. Also, we had a very special day on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, on Saturday we went to the Twist of Willow, soon to be named the Yarra Valley Nocturnal Zoo, where we got to speak to Steve and Lou, the owners there, about what they're doing. So they've got 400 animals. We got to see eagles, lambs, emus,
kangaroos, quolls, snakes, reptiles galore.
A white peacock even.
They've got a white peacock, they've got white kangaroos as well. As Karina mentioned, 400 animals.
It was amazing.
And how special is this? When you stay at their bed and breakfast, the Twist of Willow, you get your nocturnal tour. You've got access to the animals, and they've got cameras in the burrows.
Yeah, how's that?
TV screens in your apartment or your little B&B. You can watch the animals of a night time. You know, it's really special.
So cool.
Yeah, and then on Sunday morning for Father's Day, of course, Lauren and I, we came down here to Lilydale Lake, to Bellbird Park next to Lilydale Lake, to share with you some last-minute Father's Day shopping gift ideas.
That market looked awesome.
55 stalls run by the Rotary Club of Lilydale, and they hold it every month. So
yeah, very well organised.
Yeah, it was cool. We were blown away at the range of bits and pieces there for Dad for Father's Day.
And what have we got coming up, Pat?
Well, we'll find out what we've got coming up, because now it's time for your latest local news headlines, followed by the weather, of course, with our very own Karina Stone.
Hi, I'm Karina Stone, and welcome to another midweek wrap, brought to you this week from the beautiful Lilydale Lake. A not-for-profit organisation called SANS, for fathers who have lost a child at birth or through miscarriage, will be launching its very first face-to-face support meetings in Belgrave this October. SANS has already established itself as a 24/7 hotline supporting fathers and families after the death of a baby, with CEO Jackie Mead saying that there are common misconceptions about the level of support men need after pregnancy or infant loss, and that their feelings can be overlooked in the aftermath of such a traumatic loss. Local Belgrave resident and bereaved father Luke Payne was a driving force behind the establishment of the new face-to-face support group, expressing his hopes that the group will allow grieving fathers to feel heard, respected and understood during difficult times. The group will meet for the first time on Monday, the 7th of October. Email support@sans.org.au for location details. Tragic news out of the Mountain Views Mail this week, with the death of local Healesville forest ecologist David Blair after a skiing accident at Mount Bogong last week. Dr. Blair, who was a Senior Research Officer for the Australian National University Fenner School of Environment and Society, was skiing with friends on Thursday the 29th of August when the accident occurred. The group of friends contacted emergency services at 5:30 p.m, but sadly Dr. Blair had passed away by the time search and rescue reached him the following morning. David's tragic death comes just 6 weeks after completing his doctorate. In the Mount Evelyn Mail, local wildlife rescuer and owner of Bungaluk Creek Wildlife Shelter, Emma Cash, has warned of a spike in injured wildlife and orphan joeys this year. Miss Cash says that she has attended to almost double the amount of joeys this year compared to the same time last year, and attributes the spike to a mix of warmer weather and over-urbanisation. She goes on to say that contrary to what everyone would like to think, kangaroos are far from being in plague proportions, and that the reason we're seeing so many more of them is that they're being pushed out of their natural habitat and into urban areas. Emma has also urged locals to call wildlife rescuers if you see dead or injured wildlife, as they may be carrying survivable young. And it's full steam ahead for Puffing Billy's $20 million upgrade, with the establishment of a brand new Puffing Billy Discovery Centre. It's set to open by Christmas time next year, and the state government has put forward $8.2 million, while the federal government contributed $5.5 and Puffing Billy Railway allocating $6.3 million for the project. The new Discovery Centre will be located at the beautiful Emerald Lake Park with interactive displays, an auditorium, cafe, function spaces and retail stores. Councillor Letitia Wilmot says the project will be a vital factor in boosting tourism in the region. And exciting news from the Upper Yarra Mail this week, with students from the Upper Yarra Steiner School selected to perform in Berlin on the 19th of September for the Metamorphosis 100-year celebration of Steiner education. The students will be showcasing their talents in front of 3,500 people live in Germany, with an estimated 200,000 people watching worldwide via streaming services. Woodwind teacher Damien Callan says for both the kids and the school, it is an honour and a privilege to be representing Australia at the event, and encourages locals to come show their support for students during their farewell concert this Friday, the 6th of September, just 2 days before they leave for Germany. Please see the article for ticket details.
Okay, great news read as always, Karina.
Thanks, Pat.
Gives you a taste of some of the local news headlines, yeah.
And what have we got coming up?
Now, this Friday, we've got an exclusive interview. Now, have you ever read the book Harry McClary?
Have I ever? Only about a million times.
Just like everybody else out there. Now, we've got an exclusive interview with Dame Lindley Dodd, the author, of course, of Harry McClary. She's coming to the Yarra Ranges.
How awesome is that?
It's pretty special, and of course, she's they're holding a very special Harry McClary Lindley Dodd exhibition as well at the Yarra Ranges Regional Museum. We'll be sharing that story, of course, on Friday. And then over the weekend, well, you've got to be following us on Facebook to make sure you receive notifications whenever we go live, because we'll have some more live broadcast fun coming up for you this week.
Well, now that it's spring, there's always lots of things going on in the Yarra Valley and the Ranges, so definitely tune in, because I'm sure we'll have some exciting stories for you.
Absolutely. Spring has sprung. It's the festival season is fast approaching, and to give you an idea, you know, things like the, of course, the Tulip festivals are coming up. We've got the Yarra Oktoberfest is coming up too.
Excited.
We've got street parties galore, like the Mount Evelyn Street Party, and lots of fetes and festivals coming up, and we'll be there too.
Are you going to be going for Mr. Mount Evelyn again?
I'm the title holder. I've got to defend my title.
You must, yes.
Of course, that's the end of another midweek wrap. It's our 110th, so stick around. The next week, of course, will be 111th, plus lots of fun over the weekend, as always. Have to thank, of course, Danny Field behind the camera, cameraman extraordinaire. Love all your work. Have to thank yourself, of course, Karina, for getting involved in our live broadcast as well and reading the news. And shout out to Lauren Lacombre, our new presenter. Of course, she came on board last weekend with a bevy of broadcasts, 8 broadcasts in total.
Yeah, well done.
As always, I'm Pat Boucher.
I'm Karina Stone.
We're living, we're loving, we're sharing life in the valley and the ranges only on
Yarra Ranges Live TV.
We'll see you soon. Cheers.
See you soon.